What up?
Y'all know what it is. It's the brothers. We gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Podcast.
Y'all know what it is. What's poppin', my people?
Brothers barbecue.
You know what I'm saying?
Brothers podcast.
If y'all, the young ones, I know y'all seen Friday. Come on, y'all had to.
Friday at the next.
Yeah, I know, cause y'all puff past. Even did they smoke a lot on Friday too? No.
Nah.
First one they
the
did.
first one they did the more smoking. Second one, it was mediocre. The third one was just really one time. The one black. You know what the cop smoked? The cop smoked. Yeah.
Wasn't that the one with Cat Williams?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one I like.
Yeah.
That's the Friday I like, definitely. We got to make some more movies like that. I know Snoop and them try to do it. How High was a good smoke movie, though.
Yeah, I ain't like part 2, though.
Nah, I ain't get it with part 2. Because Methadone was in it?
No, not really. That I know of.
So
No.
that's what messes it up, man. That chemistry of the first one is the best. And then they try to do the second ones.
They just had a corny dude doing it. Like, that dude was corny. I forgot his name, but
You
not DC Young Fly, but the other kid, that rapping, he was corny. Like he had a good song, and then to me he was always corny, but people made him big. But
yeah, I mean,
he's so corny. I don't remember his name.
certain dudes should stay in certain lanes. Like if you rap, stay in your rap lane. You got dudes that act, and then you got comedians. You can't. Only certain people could do it all. That's just like when Bo Jackson came out.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. When it comes to rapping and hip hop, I like niggas with flow. If you ain't got a flow, to me, you whack. You just got, if you ain't got a flow and you made a hot song, that means it wasn't you, it was the music.
Yeah.
You understand? That's me. I was there from the start. When hip hop came, I was there.
Oh yeah, we was born and raised in that era.
And I'm pretty sure when we was doing it back then, we ain't want to take it to this where we at right now. You know what I mean? Hip hop, growing up taught you stuff. No matter what, even when you like listen to your Mobb Deeps and your Nas,
Yep.
if you really listen to them, they teaching you the street. They teaching you how to watch yourself. They teaching you different stuff. I mean, it might not come how people like it to come. It's a street knowledge. It's the street. Some people, you got to talk to them street for them to understand.
So you brought up the topic for the show. The topic of the show is about black actors, black people, the stuff we do to make our achievements. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to get into something different today, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we was going to get into the state of America, but we all know where America's at right now. We in the crazy state. Your man Donald on whatever. He rock with whoever he could get money with, and that's mainly most of us.
Yo, that's a whole other subject right there.
Yeah. But nah, I mean,
throw us off.
I'm with you with hip hop. As far as when hip hop started, it was a whole different element, though. I mean, we bragged about stuff, we battled about bragging about stuff and talk about each other, but we shook hands at the end and we rocked out. We didn't get to the gun violence.
Listen. When hip hop first started, we bragged about the DJ.
Yep.
Then we bragged about how good we are. But at the same time, in between time, we do knowledge in this shit. Everybody, if you listen to rap, if you go back and listen to rap in the 80s all the way to the 90s, I guarantee you can find a message in every song. Everybody was talking about something.
Yeah.
Like, whether they was talking about Robert the nigga, or where, like Mobb Deep, you wanna know where they taught you that one song? He said he got a call from a girl that he knew back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, yo, I knew her back in the day. I ain't hear from her in a long time. This a lot of niggas get caught up. A lot of niggas get caught up like this.
Yeah.
So you go see this girl. You see niggas in front of the building. You don't pay no mind. You go upstairs.
But she mentioned that, though.
Hold on. But when you get up there, you like asking her about herself. He was asking her about her. She was like, oh, I'm not with that other dude no more. The dude that you knew I was with. I'm not with him. I'm with this new dude. You saw him. You walked past him. He right downstairs.
Yeah, but ain't that a regular?
Then he stepped back and said, oh, it's a setup. So he had to call his crew. He already knew.
But he stayed, though.
Yeah,
I would
because
have left.
they downstairs. He had to call his crew.
You know what? That happened in real life. That happened to me one time.
Oh, yeah?
I met these chicks, and we was riding around. There was 3 of them. So me being greedy, I knew I could finesse all three in a sense. So I went with the first one. She lived in Brooklyn. So she called me one day. I drove over to her house. It was niggas downstairs. I ain't think none of it. I'm upstairs, and we getting into what we getting into, and I'm hearing the door jiggle. And I was like, yo. I actually went down the fire escape with my underwear on and my sneakers in my hand. Like real rap. Like,
Wow.
and then when I actually heard the Mobb Deep song, I was like, yo, this shit is real, B. And I had to be greedy because a lot of times I used to ride around in Harlem. Sometimes I was by myself.
Yeah, but
And
see,
I was beating these
the thing
chicks.
about it is, niggas know that's every nigga's weakness. Like, why would you meet a chick and just go to her crib? We got to go somewhere neutral, nobody know nothing, and I don't want to see you texting. I see you texting all the time. We going somewhere? I'm thinking setup. See, sometimes this way of being smart. You can't let the finer things get you caught up, like pussy, money, certain shit. You still got to use your head. Use your head because, like they said, everybody think the devil or a person that looks scary is mean or that's the devil that they gonna come. Nah, the devil gonna come to you like that sweet little girl with a lollipop. Hey, la la la, you want some, sir? You know what I mean? That's how the devil comes. The devil fucks with you, he tricks you.
Another one though, because hip hop taught me that I didn't listen. Grand Poobah, a 40 in the blunt. That's all she really want. She'll spend your paper if you don't use a prophylactic. Now, it was this bad chick that I wanted to mess with, and I was like, damn, I'm just going to, just go in it. But then something happened that I didn't meet her that night. I was supposed to meet her another night, and then somebody put a bug in my ear. Yo, she burning niggas. And I'm like, wow. Banging chick in Harlem. I'm like, yo, jeez. Hip hop do go with hip hop. They did teach you a lot of shit.
Man, come on, Kumo D. What he said?
Go
3
see
days
the-
later, go see the doctor. Yeah, that was my shit.
But I think back then a lot of the songs
was talking about real life. Talking
I mean,
about
like,
we
stuff that
had people over exaggerate, but they still drop jewels on you.
yeah.
You had from Cash One. When he got into something, he's like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do?" I got my brother at 9.
Yep.
What's that joint? Oh man, the drug dealer dude that he lived downstairs. His family was broke.
Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna
Love's gonna get you. Yo,
Yeah.
they always taught Public Enemy.
Yep.
911 is a joke in the
911 was a joke in New
Get
York.
up,
Man.
get
Down.
down. Well, Public Enemy, you had what's the other guys? Not Public Enemy, but oh man, the red, the black,
Oh, X-Clan.
X-Clan,
That's my shit. The red,
yeah.
the black, and the green. Yeah.
X-Clan, man. So if you
Sissies.
go back, man, hip hop
We had a lot.
always taught you.
Hell yeah.
Always taught you. Like, even you go from Ice Cube, I had a good day.
Yep.
If people understood what he said, that he survived the day.
don't get
Niggas up
shot
there,
at,
he survived the day. He put a day that an average motherfucker would have. Go play ball, and then there's always a girl involved. But yo, you gotta watch stuff that's too good to be true, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes stuff that's too good to be true ain't true. You always gotta be watching and aware of everything you do. You can't never let your guard down, especially around new people. But even people that, I can't even say new people because it's the niggas that know you that get you. That always get niggas, though.
set you up.
I was watching this show called The Cycle. It came out like 7 years ago. It was like a hood movie, like it's the web series, the hood web series.
Okay.
It's in Brooklyn,
Yeah. Okay.
and
Oh, the one you was telling me about.
yeah, to show you the cycle. It's like a cycle, like what we go through in life. Like you got the young niggas who got the older niggas on the block. They want to take over, so they start shooting out the older niggas, and the young niggas take over. But then you got the younger niggas looking at the other young niggas ready to take over their spot. So it's like a cycle.
Yeah,
it never
keep going,
is.
they keep-
It's
yeah.
like you come, you make your money for your time. You either get shot, killed, locked up, whatever. Then the next nigga take over, and they keep going and they keep flipping. It's all the same ending. You don't never hear, for all you want to be drug dealers, you never hear happy ending. You never hear the happy ending. I don't know too many drug dealers that have a happy ending. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a choice where you say, well, I just want to live all in this moment. That's a nigga, a drug dealer, gotta be a nigga who want to just live for the moment, because it's like, how long do you have?
Do you think, like the Locks, do you think they did a lot of more teaching about the streets, the drugs, in their music?
Yeah, on their side, what they see, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you listen, the Locks is more like that MC that just showing skills. But yeah, I think they teach you a lot.
Because I was listening to Jadakiss and a lot of his
dropping
stuff.
some jewels, though.
I mean, he be dropping some jewels, though, like how he was saying he was teaching his son. It's not just all about his teaching his boy. It's not just all about the Gucci loafers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, if you're going to be in the street and you're going to get the money, put money away for a rainy day. Because a lot of people don't know
that's
that.
teaching.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. See, what we got to understand is when people listen to their idols and they doing it motivates them to do it. So if you being a jerk and you killing your life, your people that idolize you is going to do the same. Like when you got these little girls and these little kids, like in these girls like Sexy Red and all that. And selling themselves and trying to show.
Crazy.
Yo, it's like you got so many women that's disgracing themselves just for the money. You know, I look at that Zeus and the other TV channel, Too Good TV or whatever that shit is.
They got
another channel, and what they're doing is it's exploiting our women. They making money off of exploiting our women. They got them on there acting fool. They got them on there dressing crazy, shaking their ass and fighting.
So we don't have no more MC Lights, no more Raw Diggers.
Nah. We don't got.
No more of that.
We don't have.
I like Eve too.
Eve was the shit.
Eve was.
Now I'm talking about like there's no real women for women to look up to. And the women that's there and they say something, these young girls strike at them.
Yeah.
Felicia Rashad, she telling these girls, don't show yourself like that.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And then them girls gonna come at her all crazy.
Like, that's crazy. Like I'm supposed to do this. Like you chasing them. You don't supposed to chase money.
And cover you up. Yeah. Yo, a man like to discover shit later. Like, you gotta look fine through your clothes and make me want to see you naked. I don't want to see you naked up front. I mean, I see you naked, he see you naked, we all see you naked. Nah.
But we don't have no music that, especially in the hip hop, that really display that. Okay, well, I'm gonna dress a certain way and.
Nah, I mean.
What was the one hood chick that we had that was rough back in the day that used to? Damn, I forgot her name.
What hood chick?
We had a hood chick that. Gangsta something.
Gangsta Boo.
Yeah, I mean, we had a chick.
That girl in L.A. What was her name? She was a gangster chick too. She was real. I think she died.
Yeah, I know one of them died, but we did have something that was this.
Boss
shit. Yeah, Boss. She was on a different vibe, like you know what I'm saying. Wasn't showing her body like that. Not coming outside uncovered. If you come outside a certain way, you're gonna get certain attention. You know what I'm saying? We say it in the music. You know
think about it. Before I wouldn't say Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper came out tough. Then they went to that womanly thing, you know.
Trying to show they.
But earlier female rappers was more. They wasn't showing off their bodies the way this stuff is. You know, the first person really to do that was like Little Kim. Little Kim
took it. She took it over the.
Yeah, well, because Biggie took it. You could tell Biggie let it because that's a man's thoughts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, he was right with it though. I mean, if we do need sexy, my whole thing is don't go overboard.
Yeah, she was talking about how she do sexy. This, do that. And you like, yo, whoa.
I mean, she put that fantasy in your mind. What she did was created a fantasy for you. I don't think she really did it.
I don't mean either, but
You know what I mean? But she created that fantasy. Like, you have that lane. You can have that lane, but don't get carried away. And then back then it was more control. Now this stuff is on everything. This like you have porno. You got rated R, you got PG. We got people at different ages.
Yes.
And hip hop is like that too, but see the thing about it, now it's just rated R.
Yeah, it just
What happened to the PG?
yeah, we don't have no PG.
Yeah, it's all rated R. And the kids listen to it. You got kids doing twerking, like little kids in Pampers and twerking and whining and doing all types of shit and singing and stuff. Like,
You
come
said
on,
kids
man.
in Pampers. That look nasty. Them turkey with Pampers on,
No,
shit
like,
all in it. Moving down. Excuse my language.
Look, man. Look.
Yo. Yeah, our game is different though.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like what's the name? The one chick. I mean, the gorilla chick is cool. I mean, I don't like the name. I don't know why she calls herself a gorilla because she don't look like a gorilla. But that's
Her name is playing. It's playing off a name. Gorilla. Gloria.
Oh, gorilla.
Gorilla.
Yeah, what's the other one that
Nappy Ray. What's her name?
the ones that's on the top? The one that's supposed to have shot
Oh no, got shot.
that got shot in her foot.
I like
Megan
her.
Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
I like her. She's definitely sexy. You think she show off herself a lot?
Well, no, she's not doing it nastily.
Do she have good messages in her music though?
I can tell you one thing: she can flow, but I don't really like. I don't sit and listen to her.
Yeah.
I don't sit and listen to her. I mean, she got, like I said, she could give you that fantasy. But for women, I mean, she building up women. You know what I mean? I mean, to a certain extent.
What about you? Ever been a 2 Chainz fan?
Yeah, I like them.
You know, at first I looked at him like he was going for a certain thing, and then I actually heard 2 songs, and that dude could flow. I didn't give it to him until I heard these 2 songs, and I was like, oh, because I was looking at him, he was going fire because you know they called him Titty Boy first.
That's when he was hot.
You know what I'm saying? But he's talking about the strip club though. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about being in the strip club.
But see, the thing about it would change him. And he changed the 2 Chainz. He switched up his style. So people might look at it like, oh, but he was. Remember that one song with Lil Wayne on the chorus?
Yeah.
He killed that shit
Yeah,
lyrically.
he did.
He killed that.
I had to really listen to the
He
dude.
killed it lyrically. I always liked him back then, but then he changed up. I mean, he got what he did. He got smart. He's like, let me do it in a way that's gonna sell. Some people come sharp. Some people gotta dumb it down. Some people gotta make it stronger. You know what I mean? It just depends on it. But the way his voice is, the way he rolled the beat, it was better for him to dumb it down.
But I look at our music is that the violence and the sex is what everybody go for to make they coin in our music, because that's all they talk about is violence and and sex. We not talk about like they don't have no more songs of the average working man, and those are the people that spend the money for the music.
That's because first of all, the internet. If you look at the internet, you look at Facebook and everything else. Everybody's rich. Everybody's happy.
That's crazy.
If you really pay attention, look at people's shit. Everybody doing it. They got shit when they doing shit. They you know, when they happy. Everybody lives in this fantasy of everything is gravy over here. I'm rich. I'm getting 6 figures. And I'm doing this and that. Yo,
right.
we're buying out the bar. We doing this. Everybody's successful. You know what I mean?
Wow,
if you go by social media,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I mean,
but that's what it is though. Basically, it's like when people make music now, they always say go for what's trending. Okay, what you know what I'm saying? What's trending? You know, like a lot of the stuff that's trending don't make no sense to me because it's basically like I said, it's always about sex. Oh, she's wearing this and she's wearing that. She's half dressed, and wonder why people try to touch her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. We need different music. We definitely need different music. We need different hip hop because I love hip hop, but it's like we don't have.
You know what we need.
We don't have no more Tupacs.
What we need is right. We need some true MCs. We need some fucking leaders. We need people who say, well, I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna go what I do. I'm do what I do. I had to tell one of my workers today, he was having a bad day. You know, it was Sunday. So it's kind of the flow is slow. You know, work at FedEx. Flow is slow. But he was just having a bad day. I was like, yo, we all have them, man.
That's life.
But yo, don't let that knock you down. Just
keep moving.
do what you can.
Keep moving.
Do the best you can.
Keep moving.
And that's it.
You still got the keys, baby.
That's it. But look, we just need to start being leaders and stop following. We need to shake this shit that we going through. I don't know, we going through something, man. I mean, I know everybody live everyday life, but we don't see what's going on, man. Our kids killing each other.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Yo, these kids, it's everywhere.
And music is showing it.
Yeah, they that hot. Yo, the shit is, you know how you say, I don't know what my kid doing? Look on the fucking internet, nigga. Yeah. You don't know what your kid doing, look on the internet, because these kids is on the internet with guns. They got guns bigger than them.
Yeah,
they could barely pick the gun up. They could barely pick the gun up, and they pointing at the screen, ready to piss on somebody's grave and shit. Yo,
that's the
grave.
That's the crazy part. And they be taping this like,
and these niggas is dying, really dying. Like, yo, they really dying, bro. These niggas is not for fake. This shit is real. Yeah. A rap song is fake.
Yeah, is this a song?
A killer will not rap about what. Well, that's a lie. Let me stop.
These kids,
stop that.
Yeah.
They done took that out. Well, back in the day, killers would not tell you about it. Matter of fact, niggas who was doing dirt didn't even like they picture taking.
You know what's so funny though? Most of the dudes that we grew up with that might have did stuff, none of them would get on Facebook or none of that.
Hell no.
They'd be like, I don't do that.
They won't get no pictures
I'd be like, yo,
taken
you ain't know that. I don't know. I see
no.
my old friends like, yo, nigga, I ain't getting on no Facebook. You crazy?
That's old school, but this new shit, these motherfuckers getting on
they
the
ready
book,
to take pictures.
And they telling what they did. Yo, no, we just shot this nigga yesterday. Yeah, on 5th. That nigga there, that body, yeah, we got that. That's us. Right here. We on 441. Yo, tell them where they at and everything. Yo, y'all niggas, it's crazy.
And then wonder why you go always, there's always gonna be a day when you go outside and you actually won't have your gun. Or you actually not paying attention and all that shit you said on the internet. Somebody gonna creep up on you because that's what mostly happens.
Listen, you gonna go outside with 10 guns on you. If a nigga get the drop with that one, he can have a 25 automatic, 5 shooter, whatever. 5 bullets in the motherfucker, 25. He caught your ass. You can have the biggest gun. You can have 10 of them bitches. That nigga get the drop on you. Your gun is not bulletproof.
Another dude I wanted to talk about, the dude from Philly. They call him, I was listening to his music. I got to get his name. He locked up for he doing mad time. And he was running North Philly or whatever. He was selling a lot of drugs, but he's kept making them songs about selling drugs and killing people.
You're not talking about the dude that was with,
Now, he had beef with Meek Mills.
But wasn't he with, what's his name?
Drake and him was liking him.
No, what's the rapper name that he came out with? Did the song with R. Kelly?
Cassidy. Yeah, he did a song with Cassidy.
Yeah, I know you're talking about now.
Then you know who gave him $200,000? Baby. Came to Philly, gave him $200,000. So he didn't sign with them, but he kept the money. Like he was doing a lot of dirt. I used to, they had like a thing on him on YouTube. They used to have, I can't.
Oh, they say he told her, he went on the interview and told on himself. I know what you're talking about.
Blad had it out that he was like one of the dumbest, like, cause he told on himself. And this dude got like mad time. And I'm like, yo, how you do it? I'm trying to get his name because he's not relevant to me because of, why would you do that? If you was hustling, hustle. You can't hustle and rap. Cause it's like, okay, you sitting there, what I'm gonna talk about? Oh, I'm gonna talk about the shit I'm doing, dude. You telling on yourself. Like,
yo, let me tell you, you know what's the dangerous drug?
What?
That people don't realize? She's gonna fuck you up. You ready to hear this?
What?
Clout. Motherfuckers is chasing clout.
Oh yeah.
Niggas is dying, cutting their life short just for that 15 minutes of fame. Or however long it's gonna last. But it don't last long, bro. The most is a month, if you get that. Yeah. And you wanna trade that for your life?
Yeah.
Your life?
The shit they talking, B.
Come on, man. Yo, You know why we don't have all that stuff? Because the rappers, the kids that's talented, talking about killing each other.
Yeah,
They not letting their talent shine. There's a lot of kids. The talent is there. The talent never left.
No.
It's just the point of somebody being a leader and stop following. It's a lot of it's always gonna be a lot of good rappers. Everybody can rap if you sit down and write a rhyme. But not everybody can be hip hop. Can flow.
Gotta have that delivery.
You know what I'm saying? Everything
right
put
time,
together.
yeah.
But it's always gonna be them niggas out there. There's niggas out there. There's a lot of rappers that don't rap.
Yeah, but a lot of them right now, they doing it for the fast buck. Because now it's so open. You could make a song about killing and people always, I always say most people is prone to this watching the violence.
You know what it is if they got an I beat and it's selling and people picking it up, they take it to the record company. See, what the record company doing is, they know it ain't no future in them, but they're going to sign you to a 5-year deal,
They get that
couple albums, knowing you ain't going to get past the first one. Because the first thing they're going to do before you do anything is they're going to put a life insurance policy on you. They're going to put, he's expected to make this amount of money, so I want this much coverage. That's like, I used to do insurance, and like a singer, people insure their voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In case that what happened
Something
to what's his name with NWA when he lost his voice in the car accident.
Yeah.
You know, he had that insurance, he'd have been covered. And they project how much you're gonna make, how much they think you're gonna make. Even though you might make more or you might make less, but whatever they project that you make, that's they're gonna pay you.
Somebody did. There's a couple of people that have it on their hand. They have it on different stuff. But anyway, let's get it to Pop Smoke. Now, like how he, was in, glorified the gang life. And was it gang dudes that killed him, or? I know it was like some dudes that killed. Well, that was
No, that goes to these kids not knowing better. You flossing, you putting where you at. See, I don't know Pop Smoke. I don't know his background. I think he was with a gang.
Yeah, he was supposed to.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't do the gang shit. But I was in the street. I wasn't a gangster, but I know the street.
Yeah.
I know the street, and I know damn well I'm in somebody else's town. I'm not telling you where I'm at and showing money, all the money I'm getting, and flossing. You know why? Because I'm from the hood. I live next to niggas that was hungry. I live next to niggas that gotta feed their family.
Wolves.
I know how niggas are. Nigga, you in here, that's what I don't understand about rap these days anyway. Everybody brag about how much money they got. You ain't coming to the hood. Nigga, I'm hungry. I gotta feed my child. You out here flossing, buying up the bar. You doing this and that. Nigga. You ever had to feed your family and then have a job?
Jeez.
And you got your kids and everybody looking at you like, oh, where dinner at? Then you got this nigga out here flossing. Easy pick. And that's exactly what happened. I don't think it was nothing else but a robbery. I think they found out he was out there just like P&B Rock. You can't, the hood is the hood.
His music wasn't glorified enough.
His music was good, but he had money, he had all that jewelry on. Listen, the hood is the hood. I don't care where you at. You could be in Africa, you could be in London, anywhere. The hood is the hood.
Yeah, I mean, they don't understand that.
The hood is the hood. That's one thing that's universal. Every hood is a hood. I mean, that sound crazy. Every hood is a hood. But what I mean is, your hood is rough. Every hood is fucking rough. Every hood is rough. Don't ever think just because like back in the day when New York niggas go places. Yeah, I'm from New York. So, motherfucker, no, it ain't where you from. It's where you at, nigga. No,
you had to stop yelling that out.
That don't mean shit. I don't mean shit. Down, man. Listen.
They used to chase New York dudes, especially when they did the Freaknik in Virginia time.
Listen, man. Listen. Every hood gets down.
Oh yeah.
Every hood gets down. There's a nigga in there that gets down. So you got to roll like you're rolling your own hood. You can't roll at the wolves and man, you shouldn't even have that shit on. You out here, you in the world.
Yeah, but these kids, they music, they really brag about that shit.
Yeah,
I'm
but
going in every hood and see what I can do.
No. They gonna get killed doing that. You gonna get murdered doing that. Don't do no dumb shit like that. Yo, you wear certain shit at different things. Like if I'm going to an event where everybody's rich and paid and it's a top scuff, I'm wearing my shit.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to the hood to do a show in the bar, nigga, or a little place, why would I go Trump down? I'm just saying, like, yo, like.
I think the only dude that went to every hood and was accepted a little bit was DMX. You think so?
No.
You don't think so?
Because they tried to get him in Boston.
Oh, yeah.
Locks even just talked about that. They tried to get him in Boston. They wanted to get him. But see, I mean, listen, anybody is touchable.
Oh, yeah.
If you come to my hood, like nobody going to Detroit to go, you know, what's his name, that guy who run Detroit, I forgot his name, but everybody know him. You know what I mean? The guy who with Eminem, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like if you go to Dallas, you know who run Dallas. Yeah. You know who run California. You know who's who.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna come out of your area. You ain't gonna you anybody could get touched, especially when they leave their area. When you not in your hood and the next man's hood, you in that nigga home.
Yeah,
you in his forest.
Because that's what happened with the younger rappers was beefing with like how you said they was going to certain neighborhoods and saying, oh, I don't have to tell you that I'm coming and this and that. Because the one guy was like, well, you at least tell us that I'm coming. The dude that has something to do with what's them three dudes, the Migos.
Yeah, what's his name? I forgot
his name?
The guy who on the record. What's his name? Jay.
Yeah, because he was beefing with Cameron and them.
He beefed with everybody because he's still trying to be famous.
Yeah.
He
Because you got to tell people when you go into different states.
My mom playing tricks on me. What's the guy? Jay Prince.
Yeah.
Jay Prince. Every time I got to say that song.
But what's his name was messing with him? What's the NBA young boy and all of that?
No, him and Jay Prince got in beef. Yeah, because Jay Prince did something.
Because he was like,
because he got his stuff back, but instead of just calling the kid, he put it online. Like that said, that drug clout chasing. Yeah. See, Jay Prince, he's always going to be a legend. He's a legend in hip hop. He's a legend. But he's a legend. He's one of them guys where he should just fade away. Like, he don't need to be seen out here.
He want to still be relevant.
Right, no, but he's always going to be relevant. That's the thing. He's always going to be relevant, but him right now, he's he's damaging his name. Yeah. He arguing with these young niggas, you're an OG. Yeah. You ain't got to argue with that. Now your sons or whatever do that shit. You sit back and just be quiet. Enjoy it. You already made your mark. Everybody know who you are. You brought Scarface to us. You brought your mind and playing tricks on me. That's a fucking,
that's a classic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, no, we know what you can do. Drake, he brought Drake out. We know who you are. But if you keep playing like these young niggas, it's like the cycle. Like I was just talking about. These young niggas eventually become the man. They not young no more.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely want that spot. Old. They want that spot. Yeah.
He's young. He's in the prime of his life. You going out. Your check engine light is coming on, bro. Your bones hurt. You can't even square up like that no more. Yeah. You getting old, bro. I mean, you might still got a little fight in you, but these niggas is young.
I guess he just want to still be that young.
Nah, but he don't have to. That's
why I see him. I look at it like
he don't have to.
Them.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes we got to know when to quit. That's like a boxer. Like Tyson, I should have went back out there and fight. Yeah. Come on, man.
He was wobbly.
Yeah,
he had it a little bit, but he was wobbly.
Like that's like food. It's cooked, but you want to leave it in there for 10 more minutes. It's gonna burn. Yeah. You already where you at. There's nowhere else to go. Yeah. Now you trying to go further, it's gonna make yourself start looking stupid. Now you're gonna go out looking stupid. That's like if I won a championship and I'm like, at retirement age, I'm about to retire. Why come back and don't win a championship next year and retire on that note? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. Hip hop is definitely, our music is definitely relevant to life though. Because we definitely choose a lot of our situations that we did from, the music taught us a lot. The music raised us.
It reflects us.
especially
It
us.
reflects the life.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It reflects all that. You know.
It definitely raised us though.
It reflects. But like with these rappers, like we said, when they saying this and that, they ain't paying attention either. All right. Remember what happened to Biggie? Biggie said something about not too short.
E40.
E40.
Oh,
You know what E40 did? E40 booked him. Had his
over
man
this- come over
book
this
him,
side,
book
you
him
know
for a
what I'm
show
saying?
right here. Oh, you get the show, get 50,000. You out. Nobody there. The whole crowd don't like you. They was waiting for Biggie. Lucky E40 was like ready to talk. You know what I mean? E40 called. They had to drop on Biggie and them. His crew had guns, but they crew was more. That's how they
That's
live.
their town. Yeah, they
got
got
you.
rock.
Then him and E40 made up, but E40 had to send his boys there to watch the hotel till he left, because there's more people trying to get to these niggas, just to make, you know what I mean, just to prove to E40, look, I'm with you. That's like a rapper when your man come out of jail, he gonna be down for anything because he want to show you he with you and why he's so much of a big asset to you. So
That's crazy.
niggas gotta think everybody's touchable.
What you think about the Chicago scene, like when Vaughn was out, and because he definitely was glorifying shit
King
he
Von,
did, and
listen,
he had murders on
I
him.
don't know him. I don't know how true this stuff is, but if it's true, this motherfucker was a killer,
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
right? And you see who took him out? Some little wimpy boy that was scared to shoot.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Some little nigga that
But
took
like
him
how
out.
what's his name was talking about, Charleston White was talking about, yeah, that boy Vaughn was a murderer. He had 5 bodies. He was really a murderer.
Listen, I
You talked about
understand,
it.
but like I said, that's, to me, it's hearsay.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there. I don't know nothing about the man. I'm hearing this. They could have been throwing this on his jacket to make him look.
Yeah, but the Chicago scene is crazy.
I know
Them
it is
dudes-
crazy. It is
them
crazy.
dudes brag
It is
about
crazy.
killing,
He
and then they
probably,
shoot.
listen, well, he probably did all that stuff.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not involved. I'm not there. I don't get involved in that shit. I'm mind my business. You know, I don't know if he really did it. Now, I'm not going to say that man's a killer.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
They
know what I
scene
mean?
over there is ridiculous.
But I know
He
it is
actually-
getting killed.
Yeah.
You know it's killers. He might not be the one pulling the trigger, but somebody he know is. You know what I mean? His boy
Them
ain't in
niggas
jail for
couldn't
no
even go to
reason.
stores out there, be like they talking all that music next. Yo, I
Yeah.
think they had the most people that was doing hip hop songs talk about what they did and was getting killed.
Y'all
Right
rappers
after
out
that.
here that's beefing to the death with niggas. Yo, and y'all want to be rappers? You got to pick and choose.
Yup.
You want to be a gangster or rapper because,
rapper.
like I
Pick
said,
up one of the gun or the mic.
all it takes is just to book you for a show, nigga.
Yup.
And you got. If a nigga wanted to get you, they could book you for a motherfucking show. And then you got.
Yep, it's either the gun or the mic.
Like,
Gotta
you know, make your
choose.
choice. Yeah, because, yo, these streets is rough, man. It's the jungle, man.
Jeez. It's not like when we grew up. I mean, we learned. I mean, people was getting killed, but we had songs where we learned from.
Come on, man. We already know how that them girls. They even told you, Cardi B told you she used to drug niggas to get their money. These bitches will take you, will give you some ass.
Oh yeah.
And let they little mans come and rob your ass after she put your ass to sleep.
We even got movies that's showing this, and these dudes still. I'm not getting it.
Listen.
Well, I mean, we all don't learn sometimes.
Put it like
we
this.
all be in a situation.
If I was one of them stick up niggas, or if I ever had to, and I knew you sold drugs, you know how I get you? I find the prettiest girl I could get that's down. And there's a lot of girls that's down with the that's grimy, just as grimy as niggas. You know what I mean?
That's where we get it from.
Get you grimy.
That's where we get
Kid
it
just
from.
turn your ass out, set you right the fuck up, line you up, because niggas don't be thinking
Yeah,
girls. will
niggas
line
don't.
them
That's
up.
why I told dudes, men,
Man,
we don't
listen.
think. Women be
Listen.
thinking. That's where we get it from.
Always remember this though, before we take out,
Yeah.
every girl got that one nigga that could get her anytime he want to. You
Yep.
gotta, when you with your chick, make sure you that nigga. That means treat that bitch right, do what you need to do, give her your best, your all, everything. Because believe me, it's always a nigga that could get that chick that she really love. It's always a nigga that a girl really, really, really love, man. I don't care who she with, she still think of that nigga.
Yeah. And then
You know
on
what I mean?
another note,
Be
in-
that nigga.
to end this though, watch everything you listen to. Don't mimic everything you're listening to. Okay?
Right.
There's a lot of bad stuff in this music, and they don't tell you the end of the story. They just tell you the story, but not the end
From
of the
their
story.
point of view. So
Yes.
do your due diligence to find out the truth.
That's right.
Before you start judging and all that. Find out the truth.
Picking up guns and all that.
Find out
Nah,
the
don't
truth.
do that. Be real dudes in life. All right,
Yeah,
y'all know what
stop,
it is.
Stop being in your feelings, man. Feelings get people dead.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Feelings get people dead. You be in your feelings, now you out here killing niggas. Now you in jail. You done killed everything. You killed them niggas, then fucked up your life. You probably got kids. Your kids never gonna see you again. Come on, stop.
But these kids are gonna hear their songs though. But that's whack though. Anyway though, y'all know what it is. It's the brothers, baby.
Podcast.
Yeah. Watch for another episode. We love y'all. Put the guns down, please.
Put them down, man. Let's love each other.
Yeah.
Peace.